Hello, my name is Nicole Garcia, and I'll be going over sexual assault in the workplace as it's applied through the conflict theory. Sexual assault. Both men and women can fall at the mercy of sexual victimization as it occurs in every society. Sexual assault is when an individual imposes or coerces another to engage in sexual intercourse. If an individual is coerced or manipulated into having intercourse, it's still a form of rape because there constitutes an unacceptable pressure. Through a conflict perspective, men are viewed as a dominant group of society and women are subordinate to them. A dominant group is in constant pursuit to obtain and maintain their power, that as a result, it suppresses the inferior group. Men utilize sexual assault and harassment to suppress women, and therefore have the power to control what happens in society. The conflict theory views that there is a constant societal competition for limited resources. This perspective observes how inequality in social statuses forms distinctions in the distributions of power in society. Individuals that have a superior status will gain the most from this competition, as they will acquire influence in society. The conflict theory pertains to sexual assault and rape cases by clarifying as to why individuals may engage in such actions. Individuals may participate in this offense because it gives them a sense of control over their target. Thus, the desire of power is content. The unequal distribution of power. In society, men are given a higher pay than women. Table 2 illustrates the difference in wages in gender throughout the years and how women made 80.5 cents for every dollar that a man made in 2016. Men are promoted to sustain a superior position than women, as the higher wage gives men the power to have control in society. This inconsistent distribution of power in the workplace leads women to be predominantly exposed to sexual victimization. Furthermore, men exhibit a higher work position than women and have control in society because of the unequal distribution of power. The conflict theory views that a man's higher pay allows them to be in a higher position and will use any means necessary to protect where they're at in society. Men impose restrictions such as lower pay on women so that they won't become the dominant group and maintain a wage gap between men and women in the workplace. The effects to community. As society endorses the unequal distribution of power, it leaves women in a vulnerable position and more predominantly to encounter sexual victimization. Women will often experience a decrease in their work performance that results in a job loss or have to take some time off to deal with the trauma that they have received. When victims attempt to recuperate from psychological trauma, their employment is up for dispute because of a sudden change in their work performance. The community is affected as the government must handle the issues that arise from the victim's absence. A sexual assault victim will not be able to perform their job adequately, thus resulting in the government to step in and fix the issues that will arise with their absence. The constant terror of coming into contact with the perpetrator causes a woman's work performance to worsen due to the mental harm that she has received. Possible solutions. Men are held at a higher value in the workplace, which results in gender wage gap that creates a division in society. Therefore, men utilize sexual assault as a weapon to control women and protect their hierarchical status. A possible solution to this issue is to establish the Paycheck Fairness Act. The Paycheck Fairness Act is an extension of the Equal Pay Act that addresses wage discrimination so both men and women will receive the same pay according to their merit. This act adds punitive remedies for employees subject to wage discrimination and authorizes the EEOC to collect a wide range of pay data from employers to investigate wage discrimination. The establishment of this act will necessarily give both groups power in society and eliminate the control men have over women in the workplace. All in all, this act will help to deter the inequality of power that is formed between men and women, resulting in women to no longer be suppressed and exposed to sexual harassment. This concludes my presentation.